Welcome, everyone. It is Friday night. We have a stacked card. Thank you for joining this watch along. But again, it is Friday night, and you know what that means. It is time for AEW Rampage. All right, I'm set. I'm ready to go here. I am ready to watch this with you. Leave comments. Let us know what's going on with you and your Rampage viewing, what you think of the show, and everything else like that. I want to hear from you. And yeah, we got a good show. We're going to have some fun. Let's run down the card really quick right now. Trent Beretta versus Adam Cole, baby. That'll be on there. Sean Spears versus Andrew Everett, whoever that is in his Andreas singlet. And we have a little special look at Thunder Rosa and Mercedes Martinez. These two are going to tear the house down at some point. We're going to look at it tonight on Rampage. And we have a big match here with the women, Chris Statlander, Red Velvet, and legit Layla Hirsch taking on Nyla Rose, Penelope Ford, and the Bunny. And last but not least, the AEW World Tag Team Championship on the line. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus taking on Dark Order's John Silver and Alex. Excuse me, I need a Halls Reynolds. So that is the show. That's what we're going to be checking out right now. Again, leave comments during the commercial breaks. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to talk about some news and rumors. We are also going to go through the entire AEW roster. Now that Mickie James is going to be in the Royal Rumble from Impact, with Impact Women's Knockouts Champion. Who else from AEW could come in? They have some big surprises set up for the men's match, they say, and a couple more for the women as well. But it is time for Rampage. It is starting up very loudly right here on TNT. I'm excited. Again, leave comments. Let me know your thoughts of the show. Carnage Rage in the chat. Who's in the right on this MLW WWE lawsuit? Oh, what a juicy subject. Carnage Rage. We're going to talk about this tomorrow on the show. We're going to talk about this in the first commercial break too, but we're going to be airing the show on Saturdays now. But let me know what you think is right in this. The owner of MLW, I'm not a fan of. I'm not a big fan. It's all about the boom. Adam Cole coming out. I don't feel like AEW is really right, but I don't feel that I don't feel MLW is right at all, really, either. Joey Janela tweeted out that he does not feel MLW is right in this at all. He also says that in their contracts, they have a no GCW, I think, line in there. So they don't want anybody from GCW going to GCW while they have wrestlers. But this is a very good discussion for sure. Carnage Rage. Tony Khan needs to stay off Twitter of all the comments he made about Big Swole. Dude, Big Swole, and there's just a lot more. This week, they put out a tweet / Instagram / post of people not lining up for therapy, but lining up for AEW. I get what they're trying to do, but you got to be a little bit more sensitive, especially coming off the Tony Khan nonsense that has been happening lately. And again, look up his interaction with our friend Ella J when she questioned why the women's division wasn't where it was supposed to be. She asked very politely, and boy, did he just Adam Cole, baby. Britt Baker out with him too. But yeah, good points to bring up, Carnage Rage. The best friends are coming out now. We'll see if Chris comes out and pulls double duty tonight. So rumor has it, I don't think it was officially made yet, Blood and Guts are going to be the people that are around the ring right now. That's going to be this year's Blood and Guts match. Are you excited for it? But it'll involve Britt and Chris Statlander. Yeah, Chris is coming out. Chris is going to get a lot of shine. Britt Baker might even interfere in their tag match. It's going to be a big match as well. Let me know in the chats who you got. Again, please like and subscribe. Join the family. Help us grow and help us get rid of this fucking duck in the window here. Jericho and commentary again. Also, they need to stop focusing on Chris Jericho. Yeah, right there. I'm sick of that too. I'm so sick of Chris Jericho. I'm so unbelievably sick of Chris Jericho. Do you think Inner Circle is faction of the year? I mean, I don't know. There's arguments on both sides, but they just weren't my favorite faction of the year. Trent, he's gonna put over Trent big time here. Adam Cole is. As we've been discussing on the live streams here, Adam Cole really knows how to put people over. And again, during the commercial breaks, we're going through all of AEW's roster. As bloated as it is, we're going to run through it really quick. And I want your opinions in the chat. If you think the person that we're going to be talking about should be one of the surprises in this year's Royal Rumble, a la Mickie James and the Knockouts Championship belt. Also, they got to stop treating Cody Rhodes like he's John Cena of AEW. They 100% need to. I don't even know what to do with Cody Rhodes. I think this interim TNT thing is stupid. Not a fan of it. Women's trios match still to come. I'm excited. I don't really care about Shawn Spears versus Andrew Everett, so hit me up in the chats and keep me company during that match. Looks like the tag team championship is the main event. That is fine. Oh man, we're going to talk about it, but take note as you are watching Rampage how dark the arena is. Tons of photos floating around online about how empty the arena was for Dynamite and obviously Rampage, which is taped right afterwards. We're going to talk about this because this comes into play with WWE and the Royal Rumble in news and rumors. Ooh, wow. On the back, right there on the apron. Oh, man. Trent really taking a hit right there. Carnage Rage, and thank God they finally put Jay Lethal on TV last week. Oh, but for such a small portion of time, my friend. Oh, it's getting frustrating. And now all of a sudden, what is Leo Rush not with Dante Martin? This makes no sense. The AEW storytelling is just mind-boggling. Jonathan Gresham, Terminus, this weekend. I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm very excited. Jonathan Gresham is a busy man this week. So AEW is hyping up these Upper Deck trading cards. Why, I guess, go into a medium that's dying? I have a friend who's very into trading cards still. Like ever since we were a kid up until now. Again, we were trading Kirby Puckets and Ken Griffey Juniors way back in the day. But even he knows that this is such a dying medium, but still cool. I have WWF trading cards, so I was into them. Maybe some young people are going to be into them too. So not a bad thing. I just figure, maybe start working on that video game AEW. Beach break coming up. Ew, in Cleveland. How are you going to beach break in Cleveland, Ohio? No offense to anyone in Cleveland, Ohio, but Cleveland, Ohio? Shibata was at Power last week. Are they doing a crossover with New Japan, Strong, and NWA? That's very interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. We don't know where everyone stands with partnerships nowadays. I don't know if everyone's wanting to jump on the AEW Forbidden Door train after they failed to mention Impact on their television network. Back body drop. Britt Baker. I love seeing Britt Baker with Adam Cole. I'm digging it. One of the Jackson brothers, I think, has one of her shirts on, but they really need to put sandbags or something on those barricades. So tonight, right now, and on Wednesday night, fans are just getting the business from those barricades when they throw people in there. All right. Carnage Rage, one last chat. I'm going to jump into some stuff here. We all know this crossover between Impact Wrestling and WWE won't last. No, it won't. And we'll see how long Mickie James lasts in the Rumble. If they do it properly, she'll be one of the last 4 in there. Get some hype. All right. Really quick here before we do news and rumors, I just want to touch up on something right here. Scream is out this weekend. I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited for a lot of movies. If you saw it, I hope it was good. I'm going to go see it hopefully this weekend as well. It's getting really good reviews. But the reason I bring this up is because on the channel right now, we just put out a best upcoming movies of 2022. If you don't know what's really coming out or you just want a quick thing, it's just over 5 minutes long. Give it a watch, leave comments, and let us know what you're excited for watching this year. And of course, let us know if I missed something. I probably missed a ton. I already saw previews for stuff coming out that I missed, but try to hit the big ones on here. So check out our upcoming movies of 2022. It's a lot of fun. And again, leave comments because I want to hear from you. Other than that, I just want to touch base that we are, if you look down below, it usually says the West Coast POPcast on Sundays at 4 Pacific time. It is now Saturdays at 4 Pacific time. We want you involved. It is a live show. We want you in the chats and want you to play along. We had some fun this past weekend playing a game, and everyone in the chats jumping in on the trivia as well. So we want to hear from you. Other than that, everything's going to be pretty much the same. But it's going to be the three of us still doing the show live together. It's just the best time that works out. We're all doing stuff here, really busy here in Los Angeles. So we just want to put out the best time and leave a comment. Let us know what time or what date you think is the best to catch a podcast. So we want to hear from you. We want some feedback. We are back to the action right now. Chops going on with Trent. Beretta, no longer question mark. Big chops. Pork chops and applesauce. I'm really not looking forward to Uncharted. It should have got Nathan, the guy who played Castle. Yes. Nathan Fillion. Yes. Yeah, I mentioned that. I don't mention Nathan in there, but I do mention something in the chats because me, Eric, and Knock are huge, huge, huge fans of that gaming franchise. I don't like the poster. I don't like the movie. I don't like who they have playing Chloe. No offense to her, but it's if you play the games, Chloe's something special. And from what I've seen, not getting it from the movie. Ricky Starks on commentary again. So good. What do you guys think of Battle of the Belts? You guys dig it? What do you guys think of Dynamite? It is getting kind of torn apart online. I had fun with it, but I mean, I get some of the complaints on Dynamite from this past week. Big time chops. Those are nice chops from Trent Beretta. Headbutt. I never understand the headbutt. Your head can hurt too. Oh, Jericho, shut your damn mouth. Oh, close one. Who you got in the chats to win this one? Again, we got news and rumors coming up during the next commercial break, and then we're going through the entire AEW roster to see who could possibly show up in the Royal Rumble this month. I knew Mickey was going to win because Demore, Canadian, stated that they all signed paperwork, and paperwork was done between all the companies and everyone involved. So that means a title is coming and theme music is coming over. So for the sake of copyright and distribution, but WWE isn't making physical media anymore, so that takes a big chunk of that out. That's a huge chunk actually for them to now do crossover stuff. This is a pretty empty arena. They have a lot of it dark. They usually have the entire arena lit up. They do not, and they did not on Dynamite because it didn't sell well. I'm trying to find the exact numbers, but it really didn't sell well. And we'll talk about this again in news and rumors. But Royal Rumble, one of the big four not looking so big. What's the lead into Hook versus Ricky Starks for the FTW Championship? Are they doing that? If they do that, I think Team Taz is done. I think that should be the end. That would make a very good end of Team Taz. I do like Team Taz. They're just really not used well. Jericho, just shut up. Shut up, Jericho. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Please hit subscribe, like, and all that stuff. Help us grow and help us get rid of this fucking duck. Sick of this duck. Quack. It's like Jericho. It's quack, 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 quack. Buy one of my $20. Quack, quack, quack. Look at my titties jiggle when I run down to the ring. Quack, quack. There we go. Nice job, Adam Cole. Nope. I like this team. I like this team, and I wish there were more women in factions. Like I like, Chris with the best friends is fine. I'm not a big best friends fan at all, but I like this. I like Britt with whatever they're going to be called. If they're being called Paragon, I've got to find a new name for them. I cannot call Undisputed Era Paragon. Sounds like a laundry detergent. I'm really getting sick and damn tired of Dan Lambert. He needs to focus more on mixed martial arts than pro wrestling. Okay, sick of this guy, really. And I'm sick of America Top Team. I'm sick of them too. Carnage Rage. I think we're going to get a night off from them because they're going to show that also Mercedes Martinez package. Ooh, nice kick. Adam Cole does that kick really well. Adam Cole going up to the top, going for that Panama Sunrise. I always wondered, this has to be kind of an easy move to counter because it's a two-part move, three if you want to count. Kyle O'Reilly, they get too much coffee outside in the ring there. For the record, Josh Alexander is better than Ethan Page at the moment. Yeah, he is big time. I thought Ethan Page was going to blow up when he came to AEW. I thought Josh Alexander was going to get lost in it, but other way around. Other way around, yeah. Josh Alexander, I could see, or Moose coming over to the Royal Rumble. I know they were interested in both at one time. There it is, Adam Cole, baby. You know it's on the boom. Trent, question mark. Can you get up, question mark? Good outing from both guys, though. Good stuff. Tag Team Championship match is the main event. But that is it for Trent Beretta and Adam Cole, baby. Adam Cole takes the victory right there. It's all about the boom. We got a commercial break, so it is time to go into news and rumors. Let me get to my notes. Oh, no. There they go. Don't worry. I got them. All right. Hiroshi Tanahashi has re-signed with New Japan. I'm excited for that. I like that. The Elimination Chamber is being sent to Saudi Arabia. Okay. You know how much an extra bag cost me to bring? I wonder how much this thing costs to lug to Saudi freaking Arabia. And they want to rebrand this somehow. I don't know how you rebrand it. Just either use it very, very scarcely or don't at all. And Corey Graves is now cleared. If you are a Corey Graves fan, you must be excited. He could be one of the entrants in the Royal Rumble coming up this month. Corey Graves is cleared to wrestle. Are you excited? I don't know. Let me take me out of the stream here. And if you want to squint your eyes on the very bottom, that is the actual thing right there. Billy Gunn has filed a trademark for the New Age Outlaws. Cool. But also at the same time, do you like not really give a shit about your sons anymore? Is that not like the cool tag team? But now that Road Dogg is free from WWE, it looks like Billy Gunn wants to go back to his ex. But that is, again, on the bottom there, that is the actual trademark if you want to grab your binoculars, squint your eyes, and try to check that out. And if you did not know, on Impact this week, Donna Purrazzo has won the ROH Championship from Roxy. This is fueling rumors that Roxy will be one of the entrants in the Royal Rumble as well, as she was at a WWE tryout. But Purrazzo gains another title, Triple A Mania belt. I personally feel this should have maybe have gone to another knockout just to kind of build that division up stronger. But I just don't want a Roman Reigns situation in Impact. And unfortunately, Woods is out 4 to 6 weeks. He tore his plantaris muscle. I don't know where the plantaris muscle is, but he tore it. He tore it against the Usos last Friday night. So that sucks. He won't be in the Rumble. He could have done something really fun with Kofi. Tommy Dreamer has reached out to William Regal to appear in Impact. Are you excited about this? I'm fine with it. It's going to be weird. When he came over from WCW, it worked just because WCW was a big stage, and then WWF was a big stage, so it worked. Even the man's man gimmick, but NXT kind of seemed like where he should have kind of retired, and that would have been the end of the road. But unfortunately, Nick Khan and his bitch Vince wanted to get rid of that, and it's that time of the year again for Sunny to get arrested. She has been arrested now for making terrorist threats and illegally possessing a weapon. Basically, from what I've read, she threatened her domestic partner with scissors that she was going to kill, cut, and do all that terrible, terrible stuff. And if you didn't know, we've been talking about this. We saw this coming on this West Coast POPcast. John Moxley, it is official, will take on Homicide at the World on GCW Sunday, January 23rd. It is available on Fight. That is news and rumors. Let me know if there's anything in the chats there that I missed. With this said here with John Moxley, basically what this means is in the next week or so, he will be back on AEW television. I feel it's going to be next week because the 23rd is creeping up. Was today the 14th? Yeah, I'll call it. Next week on Dynamite on TBS, John Moxley returns. I'm calling it right here, right now. Let me know in the chat if there's anything that we missed, if there's anything that you want to talk about. I thought I had one more thing. I don't. I forgot to add it. Son of a gun. Okay, basically what we talked about here. WWE is looking for people to be seat fillers at the Royal Rumble. So when they move the camera around, WWE will have seat fillers in different spots at the Royal Rumble. You are allowed to go there. You must wear a mask at all times. You and family and friends can all come together, but it's not necessary that you are all going to be seated together. And boy, did they just slide this in here from the commercial break. I thought they were going to give this more time, but this is going on right now. That was their special look. That was their special look at Thunder Rosa and Mercedes Martinez. Okay. Was what it was. All right. Let me know what you guys think of this entrance. This is the match going on right now. Shawn Spears versus Andrew Everett. Who? I don't know. This is a very long entrance for someone basically is a jobber. Bringing Wardlow with you? What do you think of Shawn Spears? I don't know. Let's go to the chats really quick. Jonathan, thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Josh Alexander looks like he's out for blood. Josh Alexander, man. I have been really enjoying this stuff. Does this mean we're finally going to get wrestling unity? Unity! Who are you, Andrew Everett? This making his AEW debut. There's so many people in the back. Jay freaking Lethal that should be on TV. Why is the guy who should be on Dark on one of their main shows? This makes no sense. I don't want to be a dick, but no wonder that arena is half full. What was that? That wasn't even a full cartwheel. What's going on, Shawn Spears? Don't give that a 10. I'll give that a 4. What is that? So if you watch MLWS Tech, it's basically Lucha Underground. It's good stuff. I enjoy it. This stuff is Seaman Bush League. C4. We're going to have a squash match here on Rampage. This should be on Dark. There's no reason this should be on Rampage. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. Awful. Thumbs down to that. Shawn Spears picks up the win. Shawn Spears in a squash match. Stupid. Oh, I cannot believe that was on their main show. That was awful. What a match. Shut the fuck up. And where's Brian Cage? Not that I don't care because I kind of don't like him at the moment because he supports Joey Ryan, but still, he's sorry. I don't know where Brian Cage is. He's putting out weird things. He's dropping his pants in public gyms. I don't know what's going on with Brian Cage. His wife is fighting battles for him. Are you still ranting on WWE stuff? AEW hasn't used you. WWE used more. Oh, you're the guy Max sends? Okay, so you're a courier? You think that's like awesome? Oh my. Shawn Spears, what's going on with you? This is awful. Because no one invites you. That's why you don't come at all. Awful, awful, awful stuff. Is there sort of partnership going on between the Khans, Tony and Nick, over who's going to be in the Rumble? We don't know. We don't know, but we're going to have some fun with it at the commercial break, and we're going to see who makes sense. This guy better not be in the Rumble. I do not care to see him come in at number 10. I don't care to see him come in at all. This was trash. He needs to go back to the drawing board. Seven years. Tony Khan wants to have a measuring contest with WWE, if you will, Daddy. Tony Khan has been talking with WWE about another project as well. I think it's going to be like interview stuff that's going to be on Peacock. He is open towards it. We'll talk about this at the commercial break, but look at Jericho when he went on Broken Skull Ranch. Crap segment from Sean Spears. Unbelievable that this was on a major show. This is kind of funny. Who's that guy that's supposed to be staying? Is that anybody with the Acclaimed? Um, huh? Fake sex story. Okay. You guys digging this? Ew, he's peeing. Everybody loves the Acclaim. I really hate the Acclaimed. One of them looks like a black Austin Theory. I'm not digging this. The Acclaimed will be on AEW's rap album that they're gonna put out next month. I forgot the full list of people, but we'll probably talk about it tomorrow on the show. So, all right, that was a thing. No entrance for the women again. You know how much this pisses me off? This is trash. No entrance for the women again. I cannot believe they just jumped into this match. This is so AEW. You're already off on the wrong foot. You damn Skippy Excalibur. Oof. I cannot believe they did this again. No entrance for the women. You could have put that Acclaim thing on Dynamite when you have more time. Team Taz is business. You know, Gate, if Tony Khan says that AEW is competition for WD, then why all of a sudden this partnership? Uh, I because he is going to say like he did when Jericho went over. It happened because he allowed it. Tony Khan said he allowed everything to happen with Jericho on the Broken Skull sessions, and Jericho kind of said the same thing, but it takes two to tango. So again, he wants to have a measuring contest constantly. And I think this is why he goes off on Twitter and goes off on our friend Ella J, who questioned the women's division, who did not get any entrances tonight, which is bullshit. Unreal. Have one team out there and do one team come out to one person's entrance. At least give someone entrances. Don't just jump into it like they've been out there for 10 minutes. The Bunny had a good showing in that extreme match, but we'll see if she goes back to jobber status. Jericho, man, I just shut up, Jericho. Red Velvet in now, tag teaming on the Bunny. You go. I just like it. I don't care if you're trios or a mixed tag or whatever. Fight as a team. That's what I like to see. Jesus. This is why I prefer Japanese pro wrestling, like Pro Wrestling Noah, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and All Japan Pro Wrestling over any wrestling in America right now. I might have to start finding another wrestling too. WWE's pissing me off. AEW's pissing me off. We're going to go through in the commercial breaks who from AEW could come in the Royal Rumble. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to zip through them. But again, let me know in the chats if you think yes or no for each person. I would like to see companies play nice. I would like to see some AEW people in the Rumble, at least one. They're going to picture in picture, so we are going to check out who could show up. Let old man Zach find his shit in AEW. Let's take a look at this. This is their roster. This is their page. So let's go through. Let's go through the women first, since we are on the women's match. We'll run through this bloated ass roster. Look at how bloated. I'm still going down. Luther, you're still there? Oh my god, I'm only there. Okay, we're at the S's. Women's roster. There it is. All right. Let me know in the chats who you think could show up in the Royal Rumble. I do not think Abaddon has a chance to show up, although if Bliss is the Bliss that she showed, might be a cool little moment, but I don't think they'll throw down for that. The Bunny, I don't think they'll do that either. Part of me thinks that WWE would want someone who would be a jobber, so AEW wouldn't look as good, but I doubt that. I think Tony Khan would want someone to put AEW over, so he goes some more of a heavy hitter. Anna Jay, I don't think she would go over. I think WWE would want someone a little more seasoned than Anna Jay, but I wouldn't mind seeing Anna Jay in there. Brandy Rhodes is not going to be in the Rumble. I will just guarantee that. And if Brandy Rhodes is in the Royal Rumble, I think Cody needs to be in the Royal Rumble. But if Brandy Rhodes is in the Royal Rumble, I will let Eric and Knock come up with a challenge for me to do live on Rampage live stream. So Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill will not be there because of that belt that she holds. They are not. They obviously don't mind a different company's belt, but a different network's belt. I think that's where they're gonna have to draw the line. Having TBS show up on Peacock and NBC station, and then if you're showing highlights, showing TBS or the TNT belt too. I'll just cover Sammy Guevara right away. They'll not have that on replays on USA or Fox. Sheeta coming over, I think that'd be really cool. This is a high possibility, I do believe, if it is going to be a woman. Emmy, no. Britt Baker, that would be awesome. That is kind of like a dream scenario that Britt Baker shows up at the Royal Rumble holding that AEW Women's Championship, just like Mickie James will hold that Impact Knockouts Championship. Jamie Hayter coming over, too new for WWE to really want to put in that spot. Chris Statlander, I don't think has any outside of AEW notoriety, so I don't think she's going to show up. And Leva Bates, no. Legit Layla Hirsch, there'd be some cool things to do with her in the Rumble, but I do not think she's going to show up as well. Rebel only showing up if Britt Baker DMD shows up. Penelope Ford, I think that's a strong no-go. I do not think she is showing up. She barely shows up on AEW television, but she's on right now, as well as Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose, I do think is a possibility to show up at the Royal Rumble if AEW is going to grant WWE a person, or if WWE wants them. This could be their version of having Awesome Kong or the newly released Nia Jax there. Enough ring experience. She's been a champion. I think this is a strong one. Mercedes Martinez, there is no chance in hell she's going to go back and do a job at the Royal Rumble. Guarantee it. Red Velvet, again, not real big name notoriety and still a little green. I do not think they put her in one of those spots. Riho, I don't know if they put her in there either. Again, let me know in the chats what you think. Ruby Soho, this would be an interesting one because Liv Morgan is going to be in the Royal Rumble. I do not think Ruby Soho would go back to WWE. I think she likes where she is. She's happy. She's moved on from that relationship. But if WWE is going to throw down money for Mickie James' song, then maybe they'll throw down money for Rancid as well. And we see a reunion with Ruby Soho and Liv Morgan. Serena Deeb will not go back. I guarantee. She just put out a statement saying her releases were the best thing to happen to her. And Sakazaki will not. Name recognition again. Thunder Rosa, another strong one, right up there with Nyla Rose and Britt Baker to show up. Ty Conti will not go back as well. All right, that is it. People that could show up on the women's side of the Royal Rumble. Let me know in the comments what you think. If any of those women could show up in the Royal Rumble, I do believe Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa, or Nyla Rose are the top 3 women that could show up in WWE's Royal Rumble this month. Carnage in the chats. There's been a rumor that Okada will be in the Royal Rumble. I doubt it though. I've heard that rumor as well. We'll see. They apparently have a big surprise for the men's Royal Rumble. The big surprise to me would be either Okada, Kenny, or Cody. Let us know in the chat who you think big surprises for the Rumble will be. Right now, Statlander has Penelope Ford in a very ouchy maneuver right there. I don't know what to call it, but ouch. Okay, so part of this is going to be online in a meme, but we'll let the internet handle that. Vicky Guerrero up on the apron. Looks like she stole Chris Jericho's shirt from his debut in WWF with The Rock. Love Vicky Guerrero, though. Makes the tag. The bunny is coming out. In the chat, there's also rumors since he's sort of medically cleared that Shibata might be in the Royal Rumble. That'd be interesting. Who do they pair him with in the Rumble? What kind of moment do they have? And that's a big question here when you talk about bringing people in. Again, Cody would be a big get for WWE for AEW to come in, but I feel the only purpose of doing that is to do a spot with Triple H, and no one knows where Triple H is because Vince might have put cement shoes on him for all we know. That is it. The bunny has pinned Layla Hirsch. Yeah, we're going to get a match between these two. Layla Hirsch. It's funny because Layla Hirsch is always so pleasant looking and so almost happy. Like to see her when she turns it off in the ring and gets in there. I like to see her right now, just looking at her like she wants to kick the crap out of Statlander. Oh, thought we had a night off. Sorry, Carnage Rage. All Ego, Ethan Page with his mall chain on around his neck. Dan Lambert. Scorpio Sky. Oh, Scorpio Sky. Ooh, I take that. Shibata versus Edge in the Rumble. Yeah. But Edge is going to be fighting with Beth Phoenix looking like $1 million against Ms. Maurice at the Rumble. So I don't think he's going to be doing double duty. That wasn't good. What's going on? Why are we putting Dan Lambert on TV again? Why is Dan Lambert getting more screen time than some AEW talent? Say it, Ricky. He's calling him out. Look at his shirt. Ricky Starks with the Garth Brooks shirt on. Jay Lethal. Jay freaking Lethal. Of course, you give this man a mic. Team Taz. Where's Leo Rush? Why isn't he a part of this? I'd like to see Jay Lethal in the Rumble. That'd be cool. You know he planned that Garth Brooks outfit. Good. Good. I'll take it. The belt means absolutely nothing, just like Jay Lethal said. But Taz. Jay Lethal, man. Kept this man off TV. Edge said on Twitter that he would love to face someone in New Japan Pro Wrestling. They both have come back from injury. So that's a good point. Very good point. No, I want to see it. Shit count. Shibata versus Edge. I want to see it. Mixed tag match. Orange Cassidy and Chris Statlander versus Adam Cole and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Live Wednesday on TBS. Punk versus Spears. I don't give two shits. That Sean Spears segment sucked. Sting and Darby versus the Acclaimed on Dynamite. Deeb versus Sky Blue. Deeb is on fire. Lee Johnson and Brock Anderson versus FTR. Cody Rhodes returns. They announced this on Dynamite at the end, towards the last commercial break. And then JR was like, "Oh, well, we don't know when he's coming back." Like, come on, man. You already said it. All right. Mark Henry talking to the tag teams right now. What I'm excited for, and this really surprised me on Twitter, was Bryan Danielson saying that he wants to face Okada and he wants to face Shibata. He did mention that. He mentioned that a while ago as well, kind of around the time that no one knew his contract was up in WWE. So I think it's going to happen eventually. And I think that's part of the reason why he signed with AEW, because they're going to say, yes, eventually you can go ahead and do that. Kazoo's ripoff again. John Silver, he steals Chris Farley bits left and right. That's why I do not like John Silver. I'm not a fan of his at all because he steals comedy bits. He just stole that from Edge and Christian, but it is Christian that he's against right now, kind of on the mic. So I get it. But again, another WWE thing. Quit referencing WWE stuff. Look at the young talent you got right in front of you. Jungle Boy, outstanding. Luchasaurus, always a pleasure to watch. Mark Henry has spoken. We're going to come back and do that main event. Let's go on right now. If we can find some more people here that could be in the Rumble from AEW. We just checked out the women's division. Let's check out the oh so bloated men's division here. It won't even load. There are so many men. I'm skimming through here during the commercial breaks. Leave comments and let me know who you think in AEW could join the Royal Rumble. Oh my gosh, it's not stopping. All right, there we go. Let's go down this list right here. Aaron Solo, that's a no-no. Adam Cole, baby, that would be a fun bit. I would like to see that. Him come out all about the boom. Adam Page would be a good one too. Again, for bringing in champions like Mickie James into the Royal Rumble. Adam Page would be a cool one as well. I actually really like that. That's almost at the top of my list, seeing him there. Just to have him in a Rumble, because he's going to be an AEW lifer for sure. Alan Angels, keep dreaming. No chance in hell. Alex Reynolds, we'll see in a bit, but we won't see you in the Rumble. Andrade El Idolo, I do not believe he will be one of these surprises in the Rumble. I do not see him going back. Angelico, I don't even see your own company using you. Anthony Bowens, tag team guys, I don't think they're going to pick. Anthony Ogogo, no. Austin Gunn, I don't think any of the Guns are going to be in there. I really don't think so. Bobby Fish, it's too soon for him to go back, and I don't think Vince saw him as a big enough name. That's why they let him go. Brandon Cutler, get the fuck out of here. Brian Cage, we don't know where he is. Maybe he's lost with Triple H. Brian Pillman Jr., that'd be cool just because of all the video package stuff that you could do with his dad with WWE's library. I really like that. Brock Anderson, he's too old. They don't let senior citizens in there. Brock probably has a AARP card. He probably has to go pick up his dad from school as well. Brody King. Vince probably doesn't know who he is. Bryan Danielson would be cool. He's one of the ones that people think could show up in the Rumble if it is going to be an AEW person, just because he left on such good terms. So that could be a possibility, especially since his wife is going to be in the Women's Royal Rumble. Cash Wheeler, again, I don't think they're picking any tag teams, especially all the trash talk between the sides. Chavo Guerrero Jr., I'd like to see Chavo anywhere. Chris Jericho is another one that people are thinking could be the big surprise. Again, with Tony Khan allowing him to show up on Stone Cold's podcast, that could be already a done thing as well, Jericho showing up. Christian Cage, I only think that would be a possibility if Edge was going to be in the Rumble. Again, we talked that Edge will not be in the actual Royal Rumble. Christopher Daniels, no, I do not see that happening. Chuck Taylor, nada. CM Punk, Punk is too proud to beg. He's not going back to WWE, that's for sure. Cody Rhodes, this is another one that I do feel like it would be cool, but you got to have that Triple H moment. You got to have a confrontation or with Vince or something. The Rumble is so packed, they're not going to be able to do that. Colt Cabana, nope. Gunn, nope. Daniel Garcia, nope. Dante, nope. They should. Dante Martin, Kofi Kingston doing some cool shit in the ring, throwing some ricochet in there. You have a three people just flying through the air, taking people out. I'd like to see that big time. Dante Martin be big for the young fella. Darby Allin would be a cool one. That would be an AEW original that I don't think Vince would see with sour grapes or anything coming over. That'd be one I think that he'd be very happy with coming over from AEW. Darius Martin, injured still. Dax Harwood, we know the score of that. Dustin Rhodes will not do it. They'll probably make him dress up as Goldust. He's moved on from that. Eddie Kingston, hell no, he's too proud. Ethan Page, WWE did want him at a time. None of these will be on there. None of these will be on there as well either. They will not be in the Rumble. And we'll stop here. We got one more commercial break, and then we'll gleam through the rest of the AEW roster and see who you think the surprise could be, if it is a surprise from AEW. Again, their big surprise that they have for the men's match. It could be Nick Aldis. Mickey James is in there. That's not the. There it is. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus against John Silver, who I don't like, and Alex Reynolds. Anna Jay out there as well. Speaking of Mickey James, I wonder if she's going to come out to her WWE theme or her hardcore country theme from Impact. I think that's part of the paperwork that was signed that Scott D'Amore said was part of the deal. I think it is going to be hardcore country. It better be. If she's coming out with that title, why not do the actual song that she loves, that she sings, that she wrote? Jungle Boy. About 2.5 years, he will be in the title hunt. I guarantee it. He should be, at least. Do you think Christian should turn on these guys? Do you think they're running their course? Wouldn't it be funny if they turned on Christian? They turn heel. You give Jungle Boy more tools to use when he does hit that main event spot. That's why I think a heel turn on them would be cool. Or just have Jungle Boy turn heel, Luchasaurus be like, they lose the belts, Jungle Boy turns on him. Long-term storytelling. That's what I like. I don't see how Darby Allin wouldn't be in the Rumble, considering he's going to be in Jackass Forever. Good point, Carnage Rage, and that's the point I wanted to bring up, but I didn't because I have an old man brain and I forget things like where I put my pills. Yeah, Darby Allin, Jackass Forever. You got Johnny Knoxville. It just makes sense. They would do a spot. Either one of them or both of them would do a spot that would be huge in the Royal Rumble. Get a huge pop. Good call, Carnage Rage. Alex Reynolds in there. What do you guys think about the Dark Order? Let me know. Leave me some comments what you think about the Dark Order. John Silver basically said he does not want Bray Wyatt as the leader of the Dark Order. If he does come in, he doesn't like that idea. He thinks they're fine how they are. I've never really liked the Dark Order, so got some good talent in there, but just nothing really clicked for me until Brody came, and then they got really comical. But again, I didn't watch Being the Elite, so I didn't see too much of it. More Florida. AEW, come west. Thank you all for watching the stream. Really do appreciate it. Please help us grow and get rid of this fucking duck. I don't want to see this duck anymore. Help us grow. Like, subscribe, leave some comments, share, all that stuff. Join our family. I love our family. I love our positive wrestling community. It's a rarity to find, but we got it right here. Me, Eric Knock, we are going to be doing the podcast live here on this station tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Join us for that. Chat it up. Play games with us. Be a part of the show. We want you. You right there. Chris Jericho. Yes, he is a dinosaur. He likes to state when people have gimmicks. It almost seems like he's cutting them down. Again, I don't like the Pineapple Pete stuff that he did because the guy took it and he ran with it and he should just stayed himself. And now we don't know where he is. Don't listen to Chris, kids. In the chats, I would say let Davey Richards to the Rumble, but considering that he's working for MLW and they currently have a lawsuit against, yeah, I agree. That's too bad. That lawsuit is something else. Read up on it, people. We're going to talk about it tomorrow on the episode, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Get some good insight from two guys who've been in the ring, Eric and Knock. See what they think about the situation as well. Joy Janela says, let the Titan chew you up. He's on WWE's side. Come on. Let me show you some real guns there. John Silver. Seriously, go back and watch this John Silver stuff. He steals so much Chris Farley stuff. It's just, it's I hate it. Someone who does comedy, I don't like that. What are you flexing? You ever see that South Park bit where the T-Rex has his table laid out with his laptop, his lotion and his tissues, and his arms can't reach, so he gets really angry, and it's John Silver right there. Picture in picture. Let's go back through the AEW roster and see who you think a surprise in the Royal Rumble could be. A la Mickie James coming in from Impact with the Knockouts Championship. We'll finish going through the men here. There are a lot. Those are our last commercial breaks. I'm going to breeze through. Jay Lethal would be so good. Jeff Parker, don't know who you are. Oh, is he a 2.0 guy? Okay. Joey Janela, the bad boy. I'm sure he'd do it. John Silver. Nah. Moxley will not go back. I don't know why. Well, it's going to be too soon anyways. He's got his GCW thing coming up. He's going to be back on AEW television, I believe, next week. Jungle Boy, no, I don't think they'll use him. Kenny Omega, this would be a cool one. I think this is a possibility. But again, he's nursing some pretty serious injuries, so I doubt it. Kip Saban, AEW won't even use you. Kyle O'Reilly will not go back. Lance Archer, I know they did want it one time. Maybe that's a possibility that they could use him. Lee Johnson, Lee Moriarty, I do not see too young for WWE to use, even though they like that demographic, the younger demo, but they want names. Leo Rush, they will not have back. Luchasaurus, again, would be cool. It'd be pretty cool to see. Luther, get out of here. Mark Henry, love you. Marco Stunt is at home. AEW doesn't need him anymore. Mark Quinn, again, tag team they will not use. Matt Hardy is I don't think so after the release of Jeff. The Young Bucks, I'll say no. Again, a tag team, they want to do that with the spots in the Rumble. Matt Lee, of course not. Matt Seidel, I doubt. No to Max Caster, and that Michael Nakazawa picture needs to go. I'm sorry. Miro would be a huge one. He has been kept off of AEW TV. That would be a big one, but again, they'd want him under his old name, so I don't think so. MJF would be a cool thing to tease the bidding war of 2024. Just a thought. Oh, man. Brody Lee Jr., Brody Lee. Glad they left him on here. Malachi Black, of course not. I don't know why they didn't use him in WWE. Nick Camarado, hell no. Nick Jackson, again, we talked about. Orange Cassidy, I could honestly see him showing up if he would be an AEW surprise in the Rumble, just for a fun bit. And then Vince would say, see, don't take AEW seriously. This is their product, even though we like Orange Cassidy. Ortiz, again, tag teams. Pac will not go back. Paul White, you're good. Again, tag team for Lucha Brothers, no. Powerhouse Hobbs, I think too new for WWE. 10, nope. Peter Avalon, nope. Who might have actually signed a new contract with AEW. QT Marshall, no. Stick with eating apples. Ray Phoenix was talking about Ricky Starks. I think is too new, but I would love to see. I love Ricky Starks, but again, he's best with a mic, which is no time for. Sammy Guevara, they could. I don't know if WWE will want to with all the stuff that happened with him in the past with Sasha Banks. So that's probably a no. Santana, I love Santana, but tag team. Scorpio Sky, that could be. That actually could be. No. Sean Spears, you're not coming back. Sunny Kiss, no. Sting, obviously not. They won't. They didn't use them when they had them. Stu Grayson, nope. The Blade, nope. The Butcher, nope. Tony Nese, nope. Trent, question mark. No, I don't think so. I don't think he has a look that WWE wants. And this is one that is a huge possibility because they do want this guy. Another nice test of the waters for him. And this can honestly really upset MJF storyline wise on Dynamite and Rampage. Wardlow in the Rumble. I could see it. I'd love to see it. That is a possibility as well. So let me know in the chat. So you think could be a huge surprise from AEW going into the WWE Royal Rumble this month. Back to the action. Big boot from Luchasaurus. Picking up tiny arms. John Silver. All right, we're going corner to corner with Luchasaurus here. Again, Dark Arena. Dark Arena means one thing in wrestling. Did not sell like they wanted it to. Current rage in the chats. Davey Richards will be going back to Pro Wrestling Noah, New Japan, and All Japan as a freelancer. Good. And that's what they are, freelancers. If you want to sign those contracts, that's cool. But I mean, like stuff like this, I wish more. I thought EC3 with the whole like the narrative thing that he had, I thought that's what he was going to be. Like the very epitome of a freelance wrestler going from company to company to company. But then he signed with ROH, which I thought was a mistake. That's what I'd love to see. I'd love to see this like ghost of wrestling going from promotion to promotion. Silver kicks out with those tiny little feet. Bing! If you're not watching this live, leave a comment. I do reply to all comments. I want to know your thoughts on this Rampage and what you think about everything in wrestling. The Royal Rumble, Moxley coming back for GCW, Sonny getting arrested for the time. Jungle Boy, ooh, took a stiff one there. I already got spoiled on something for SmackDown, but let me know your thoughts on SmackDown. I'll be watching that next. And then I think I'll check out MLW as Tekka. He also states that his time as junior is over. He wants to wrestle for the heavyweight division. I think you brought that up last week. He put on the LBs. It's a good thing. It's a good change. I like it. Good on Davey Richards. Changing up the career a little bit. New matches, fresher matches, different kinds of matches. You got to wrestle different kinds of bigger men, so different kinds of matches. Bryan Danielson, really good at fighting different kinds of people, size-wise and style-wise. Hold on, Jungle Boy. I would not trust a backward suplex. I do not trust someone else with my neck. Silver. Powerbomb him. Throw him down. Oh, we're going for a big giant suplex. Looked a little botched. Ouch. All right, he also states that his time as junior is over. Oh, I already read that. Your comments are just so good, Connor Dre. Just got to keep reading them. See, they move the... Yeah, Luchasaurus or Reynolds hung on a little bit too far. Let me know what you guys think of Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus as champions. This is we're early on into their title reign. Very early on, actually. Just started. Oh, why is Jericho on commentary? Why is he always out? Why is he constantly always on screen? Can you not let other people be on here? You want to put over young talent? Stay home. Nice move from the Dark Order, got to say. Again, I'm not a fan, but they got talent, big time. Kick out, almost got him. That was a nice sequence from the Dark Order. Nice job, Jungle Boy, putting all that over as well. Let's talk about Samoa Joe. Where he's probably going to go is he's going back to Japan, or will probably be at AEW like everybody else. Personally, I think he'd be great in MLW. Conor Drage, can I ask you a personal question? Not a personal question, not a weirdo like that. So, with all this stuff that's out there about the owner of MLW and like kind of what an asshole he is, I'd like to know if you think he is right or WWE is right, and B, do you think him being kind of like how he is, should we keep supporting the product the way we're doing? I was very vocal about ROH's ownership and how they didn't care about the wrestlers, and thought maybe I was wrong, maybe, but I was kind of right as Gresham said in his speech, his farewell speech. So let me know. Samoa Joe, I would like to not see in AEW, if not, I'd like to see him there, but not for a while. I would like to see him in New Japan. Nope, kick out. Almost got me. We got 1 minute left, folks. Thank you again for watching the stream with me. I have fun every Friday with you. Team Taz. Think about Team Taz. I love doing my Taz voice. Thank you for answering. I think Copor needs to step down and give it to somebody else. I fully agree. He's one of those people who relies on other companies making wrestling popular, so people will tune into his company. I don't think he gives two shits about MLW. He just wants to show, again, another owner wanting to measure junk. That's it. Luchasaurus picks up the win for him and Jungle Boy. They retain the titles. The half-empty arena gets up to their feet. The one picture I had up for the Royal Rumble, just to talk about that really quick, because they do want seaters. If you look at the schematics, if you go and buy tickets, it's a huge arena. It's really, really huge. They're basically using 3/4 of it or half of it. So it'll be about 40,000 some people. But why go in a big stadium? I know when they signed to do it there, like the pandemic seemed like everything was getting better, but oh, that is it. For Eric, for Knock, this is Zach. This has been West Coast Pop Rampage live stream. Thank you for joining in. Carnage Rage, thank you for being in the chats. I appreciate it. If you're watching this, please leave comments. Again, I do answer live tomorrow night. Check the ticker, baby. We are going live with the podcast here. Me, Eric, Knock. We do discussions. We talk about the week in wrestling, news and rumors, and most of all, we play fun games. And we like to hear your opinions. We love to hear your feedback. So we want to join. We want to be joined by you tomorrow. So please, please let us know what's going on in your life, what you think of wrestling. We want you in the discussion. Is there who this should be his replacement? I think it should go to Kerry Silken, because let's face it, if he's not going to get Ring of Honor back. Yeah, I agree. That's a good one, Connor Dreys. This is what we like. This is what we're going to be doing tomorrow during the show live. Again, hit subscribe, be a part of our family, and we want you a part of it. So hit subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know we're doing live stuff. Hit up my little movie thing that I made, just over 5 minutes long. It's on the channel as well. All the 2022 movies coming out, including this weekend Scream. I can't wait to see that. Anyways, again, my name is Zach. This is West Coast Pop. We love doing this stuff, so please subscribe, help us grow, and help us get rid of this fucking duck. I'm sick of that duck. I'm so sick of that duck. Anyways, have a great weekend. Have a great night. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow for the West Coast POPcast. Have a good night, everyone, and be excellent to each other.